like it is same like a text alignment into the center, right hand side, left hand side, that things will be happening. Okay, many times when you are writing to the letter, you can write over here the lot of things, isn't it? So same you can use to the text decoration, not text decoration, we can say normally direction, right hand side, left hand side, that you can able to add. Now I want to go a more interesting thing inside of that. Suppose guys, if you want to be a increase the space between to the character, you can check right now I have the lot of space. You can check, right? I have the very minimum space are there in the characters, isn't it? I'm saying to the inside of the character. Okay, in character I don't have the space. It is really, it is by default they are rotated. So what we can do over here, let me remove for first direction. Now when you removing direction, it will be start from to the left hand side. Okay, now I'm writing over here one property that is called letter spacing. Okay, letter spacing, or I think so, letter spacing to the, suppose I want a space after the each letter, that is called maybe 20 pixels. So you can check that like how things will be happening, right? So there are the space between my one letter. So you can by default, you can create by default, not you can use the property and you can apply to the space between your letters. If you don't want a space between letter, if you want a space between word, that also you can do that, like the same property we have, like we need to write to the word spacing. Okay, so word spacing, I want to be apply the space between to the word, not with the letter. Okay, I want a 20 pixel space into the words. You can check over here right now, see there are the space only between to the word. So you can apply the two things, you can apply to the space, word space, and you can apply the previous one as a control Z, you can apply to the letter spacing. Okay, you can change, you can give to the distance into the letter, you can give to the distance into the word also. Now after that we have to the indent also. Indent, if you don't know indent, let me open to the word file. Okay, so check it over here. This is how to the word file are there, and in that, if suppose you will be going to write anything, like suppose if you don't know that there is a one formula in the word, like is equal to random random, I want only the one paragraph, and if you hit enter button, there are the random text will be generated, isn't it? Now what happened, I will be going over here and I will be going to add to the indent. Okay, indent, I think so, it's see over here, see in decrease indent, increase indent. So if you apply the indent, you can check the text will be getting to the little bit that side, and if you remove to the indent, you can check the text will be going to again as it is normal. So we can add to the indent over here using by these things. Let me remove to the letter spacing and I'm going to apply right now your indent. So text hyphen indent you have. Okay, indent, and then let's apply to the indent like whatever you want. Suppose I want to be a 10 pixel my indent. Now let's check over here, you can check the space is getting to the 10 pixel. If you want more space, it will be apply, I want to be a 100 pixel space, you can check the 100 things, like you can understand in very easier way. That is called the 2-finger distance, like that. I know when you was a kid and the word your teacher are saying, oh, we want to be a 20 20 pixel indent. Suppose I'm going to increase more. Okay, I want to be increase suppose something 500, control S saved, and you can check back again over here, see the 500 the 500 pixels we have to the distance from your letter. Okay, letter means when you start to the para. So this things is possible using by text indent. You can check what we are using, text indent. Okay, so these things are there. Okay, now after this one, suppose many times if you rotate anything into the small letter or the big letter, you want to be change the thing, that is also possible using by one property. Like let me remove to the text intent and I will be putting over here, that is called a text transformation. So text transformation I want to put to the capitalize, means everything will be the letter capital. Check it, so every letters are the capital. So there is a possibility using by one property, text transformation capital. And if you want to be a small all things, so you can another also you can put that like a uppercase, means everything is the capitalized. You can check over here, everything is the capitalized. Then we can write to the lowercase, everything will be the smaller case, or we can say small letters. Small letters means in the small ABCD, isn't it? Then after this one, let's understand again another thing. So many times the people are asking, sir, this is suppose, okay, let's create something very interesting. I don't want to be, I don't want these things. Let me remove. Okay. And I don't want over here also to be a paragraph. Let me drag to the this thing. I let me select from over here. I will be going to remove, and over here I'm going to apply to the h1 tag. I can say this is my heading I have. Control S saved. Right now I have the heading, and you can check. I want to be a shadow, something very interesting, the 3D I want to do. So there is a one property we have that is called text alignment. No, sorry, we have the one property that is called text shadow. That is also we can do, like let me write over here text. No, without selector we cannot able to write the things. So let me write over here h1 selector, and then inside we will going to add one property. The name is text shadow. Okay, so text shadow, and this is the illusion we are creating, like a 4 pixel. I want shadow plus 4 pixel. Okay, and then after 8 pixel, this is exactly we are copying to the like that letter, or we are little bit overriding to the letter, means 2-3 letters we are creating into the above, like that. And then after we can say, okay, if you are not applying, if you are applying to this thing, you can check how it's look like, isn't it? And plus we can say I want a color also. So right now this is color, like a shadow type is coming, but if you want to be changed also, suppose red, that also you can do that. Right now see the red shadow is coming. Now if you can remove these things, like I don't want to be anything. Now over here if you put a not 8, if you put to the something 10. Now check it, what things are there. See, it is the the blurriness of that behind, it is going to be a more blur. So if I put over here only the one, you can check the blurriness is more reducing, isn't it? Now in this middle, if you are increasing to the 10 pixel, you can check the letter is going to the more down. If you writing to the 60 pixels, you can check it is the replica will be creating, isn't it? So these things you can do. If you are not writing to the last number, you can check what things are there, like as it is replica will be creating, isn't it? So it is just illusion we are creating. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Okay, Control S. We are creating illusion of your shadow. Okay, so you can apply to the shadow also over here. Now after this, sorry, I'm calling again and again after this, because guys, simpler there, randomly I'm going to teach to the things which one I have in the mind, so it is take time to come from my mind to the things, isn't it? So control S save. Let's okay, I have the right now image. Let me teach you the image properties also. So I'm going to apply first image. If you want to apply to the image, we are writing image as one text, image as a tag, then dot slash. I want to bring to the image over here. I already have the image. If you don't have, please attach to the image should be very important if you want to apply. And let's say to the how the things are look like. You can check my images like this. So image having to the properties, like properties image. Okay, let me first select my image, bracket open, bracket close, and then I want to be applied to the image properties, like a first height and width. Which one is important? Like without height and width, image will be not look good. Height, and I want to be applied to the width. Suppose I will be put to the height as a 50 pixel is very small, but let's see. Okay, not 50, let me consider as a 100 pixel. If suppose I'm putting to the height, okay, then obviously width should be more than that, like a 200 pixels. Okay, control S save. You can check right now it's look much better. If you want to be stretch that width, you can stretch also like a 500. You can say it's stretch, but it is not look good. So I put it over here, height will be the 100 and the width will be the 200. Now I want a border for this picture or the image. How we can do? So we can write over here border, not radius, normal border. So this property is normal border, not border. Okay, so border property I have, and I can apply to the border like a solid, then again whatever solid, then again whatever the I want size, like I suppose I want a 5 pixel and the color should be black. So you can check over here. So border is coming, like a frame will be creating. Then again, if you want to be curve your background, that also you can do that. Background, not your border, that also you can do that, like border radius, which one I want to be a 12 pixel, I want to be curve, that you can check right now border are going to be a curve. So you can create a